Hello guys, today we are here with a new chapter 100 Dresses Part 1 and 2. Here is a short summary. Hope you like. This is a story about a Polish girl. Her name was Wanda Petronsky. Her family had immigrated to America. She studied in a school with other American students. She belonged to a very poor family. Daily, she came to the school in a faded blue jeans. It was clean but not properly ironed. She used to sit in the corner of room number 13 in the last row. This was the corner where rough boys who did not make good marks sat. They made a lot of noise. There was the most noise of the feet when some fun occurred. Wanda did not sit there because she was rough and noisy. On the contrary, she was very quiet. But she came on foot from Boggan's Height area and bought a lot of dirt with her shoes. She was an introvert girl and did not speak much in the class. No one had ever heard her laugh. Nobody really thought much about Wanda. Students thought of Wanda only outside the school hours. They waited for her while she was going to or coming from home. They waited for her in order to have fun with her. Two girls of her class, Peggy and Mary, often talked to her and made fun of her. Peggy was the most popular girl in the school. She was pretty and had curly hairs. She belonged to a rich family. She had many pretty clothes. Mary was her closest friend. Peggy and Maddie were not bad girls, but they used to have some fun with Wanda Petronsky. Students in Wanda's class found her name funny. Wanda was always none in her class. Wanda did not have any friends, but a lot of girls talked to her. They surrounded her in the schoolyard. Peggy made fun of Wanda and asked her how many dresses she had in her closet. Wanda replied that she had 100 dresses. These dresses were of different colors and designs. Then Peggy would ask her whether the dresses were of silk or velvet. Wanda would reply that dresses of velvet as well as silk. The girls would ask her how many pair of shoes she had. And the Wanda would tell them that she had 60 pairs of shoes. The girls would suppress their laugh when talking to her, but as soon as Wanda's back was turned, they would burst into peals of laughter. Peggy was rich, but she was not arrogant. She was not cruel. On the other hand, she saved the younger girls from bullies. But she and other girls could not understand why Wanda told a lie about her dresses and shoes. But the girls only made fun of Wanda. They never made her cry. Maddie herself was a poor girl. She used to wear clothes given by other person, so she was sympathetic to Wanda. She and Peggy were fast friends. That is why she never said anything when Peggy was making fun of Wanda. But she herself never laughed at Wanda. She did not like Peggy's asking Wanda about the dresses. Whenever Peggy mocked at the Wanda, Maggie felt bad. She wished that Peggy would stop teasing Wanda Petronsky. Maddie decided to write a note for Peggy asking her to stop making fun of Wanda, but she could not muster the courage to do so. Wanda did not come to school on Monday, but nobody missed her. She did not come on Tuesday also, but when she missed the school on Wednesday also, Peggy and Mary noted her absence. They wondered why she had not come to school. Maddie remembered Wanda talking about one of her dresses, which was pale blue with colored trimmings. Then Maddie thought about the drawing and color contest in the school. The girls were to design dresses and the boys were to design motorboats. Maddie thought that Peggy would win the contest as she was very good at design. Next day it was drizzled. Peggy and Maddie hurried to the school as Miss Mason would announce the result of drawing contest. They did not wait for Wanda. When the girls reached the school, they were surprised. There were hundreds of designs of dresses displayed in the room. Then Miss Mason announced the name of the winner. Jack Beglis has won for the boys. She said that all hundred dresses of designs of dresses had been made by one girl and she had won the medal. Her name was Wanda Petronsky, but Wanda was absent. The children clapped their hands in joy. Maddie asked Peggy to look at the blue dress about which Wanda had told them earlier. They appreciated the drawings made by Wanda.
The students were circling the room and admiring the dress designs made by Vanda Petronskaya. A notice from the principal's office came. Miss Mason told the class that she had received a letter from Vanda's father. She said that she was going to read it before the class. The students got ready to listen. In his letter, Vanda's father had informed Miss Mason that Vanda would not come to the school anymore. They were moving to the big city, where nobody would consider her name funny and laugh at her. The entire class became silent and felt bad about Vanda. Miss Mason understood their feelings. She told them that no one should hurt anyone's feelings because his or her name was too long or funny. She said that what had happened in the school about Vanda was bad. She asked them to think about that. Maddie listened to what Miss Mason said about Vanda. She could not concentrate on her studies. She had a sick feeling. It was true that she had never made fun of Vanda herself, but at the same time, she had not enjoyed Peggy's asking Vanda about her dresses also. On such occasions, she said nothing and stood silently, but that was also bad. She felt that Peggy from making fun of Vanda. Maddie wondered if she could do anything. She wanted to meet Vanda and tell her that she had never meant to hurt her feelings. She made up her mind to go to her house and tell Vanda that she had won the contest and her 100 dresses were beautiful. She decided that she would find out Vanda Petronsky. She and Peggy would go to her house to meet her. When school was over, Maddie told Peggy to go to Vanda's house. They walked towards her colony. On the way, Peggy said that she had never called Vanda a foreigner. She always thought that Vanda was a dumb girl. She never imagined that Vanda could sense the girls and had been making fun of her. Maddie said nothing. She just wanted to meet Vanda and tell her that she was sorry for their night treatment. She would request her not to move away. After some time, Peggy and Maddie found Vanda's house in Bergensight. The house looked shabby but clean. It remained Madden of Vanda's one dress, but there was no one in the house. Peggy knocked on the door. There was no response. Vanda and her family had already left the place. They came back. Peggy said that her asking Vanda about the dresses actually helped her. Otherwise, perhaps, she might not have won the drawing contest. But Maddie was not satisfied. She could not sleep at night. She thought of Vanda, her drawings, and her house. At last, she made a decision. She decided that she would not keep quiet if someone made fun of anybody before her. She would not mind even she had to lose Peggy's friendship. She had no way of making things right with Vanda, but now she would never make anybody happy. On Saturday, Peggy and Maddie wrote a letter to Vanda. It was just a friendly letter. They praised Vanda's drawings. They wrote to her that she had won the contest. They mailed it to Bergen's Height with the request that it be sent to her new address. A number of days passed, but there was no answer from Vanda. Peggy had begun to forget the whole incident. Maggie tried to sleep at night, making speeches. Then it was Christmas time. On the last day of school, Miss Mason received a letter from Vanda. She showed the letter to the class and read it. Vanda had written that the girls could keep those 100 dresses because in her new house she had 100 new ones. She had gifted the green dress with the red trimmings to Peggy. She wrote that Maggie could have the blue dress. She wished Merry Christmas to all. They accepted the drawings. On the wall home, Peggy and Maddie held their drawings very carefully. They pinned the drawings in their bedrooms. Maddie was missing Vanda too much. There were tears in her eyes. She felt sad to think that she would never see Vanda again. She felt that Vanda had been nice to her. She gazed at the drawing for a long time. Suddenly, she noticed the face and head in the drawing. It looked like her own head and face. She was excited to find that Vanda had made that drawing especially for her. She ran to Peggy's house. She told Peggy that Vanda had drawn that drawing for her too. Then they saw her drawing also. There was Peggy's face in the drawing. Peggy was also happy to see that the face and the head of the drawing looked like her. Peggy told Maddie that Vanda really liked them. There were tears in Maddie's eyes every time she thought of Vanda Petronskaya. Hope you have understood the chapter. Please like the video, comment down if you have any problem or want the summary of any other chapter you're finding difficult. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you guys.